So I think I am officially done with 2025. Have you ever had that end of the year feeling where you look back at the past year and it almost feels as if you failed it? Same. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alina and I'm going to share my 2026 reset program with you. These are things that I have found have been helpful for me throughout my life, and I have decided to incorporate them into the last 60 days of 2025. 2025 did not go as planned. I do not know if it was like that for everyone, but for me, it was like a total catastrophe. I quit my job. I lost like 5 friends. I'm now selling my car. Well, I think that's pretty much it for the big ones. When I looked at my goal list this year, it literally had 3 things that I can check off, and that's it. And at some point, I just got the feeling that I failed the year. That's it. Just like, failure. The year has just been. But it turns out, and I knew this before, but you just kind of have to remind yourself sometimes, that everything depends on your perspective. We literally choose our reaction all the time. We choose to be angry. We choose to be sad. We allow our emotions to take over. We allow it to happen. We choose our reaction. And the way that you can change the outcome of the actual situation is literally to just change your reaction to it. So that's what I did with this year. I literally just changed my reaction to it. I will share my personal 12-step reset program for the end of the year. So we start with a category of physical habits. I feel the best when I have movement in my life, when I am constantly doing something with my body. So for me, I have weight training 3 times a week and Pilates 4 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go to the gym for weight training, and then I do Pilates at home all the other days when I'm not at the gym. And I have also made it a goal to get at least 10,000 steps daily. Then I have my health and beauty category, which includes for me hydration, not putting 2 liters of water minimum into myself each day, but listening to my body and allowing myself to drink when it wants to drink. I realized that for myself, when I drink 2 liters of water a day or more, I start to get puffy. I start to feel heavy. And I've been experimenting lately, and I've realized that when I drink a bit less water, max 1.5 liters, usually somewhere around 1 liter and 200 milliliters, that's when I feel the best, probably. I do not necessarily think that we should be listening always to what we are told. In my opinion, we should be listening to our body. That's just me. I'm not a doctor, and I am not telling you how much water to drink. I'm just telling you to learn to listen to your body. Into my water in the morning, I love to add turmeric, lemon, and chia seeds. And I have a small little recipe, which I will share with you guys, of course. I make this mix in an ice tray ahead of time. And in the morning, I just put an ice cube into a cup of water like this, super fast. I have decided to cut inflammatory ingredients like sugar and gluten. They are just not good for you. That's just plain and simple. This I would highly recommend, of course. It's actually really interesting when you cut sugar, especially if you have a sweet tooth and you eat sugar a lot, like every day, you are going to feel withdrawal symptoms the first few days. You can be angry, you can be really tired, problems falling asleep, mood swings, all the things. You feel horrible. You just have to get over it. And also, I am eating maximum 2 times a day. Again, I am not a doctor, and I am not telling you to eat 2 times a day maximum. I listen to my body, and I know that I feel the best when I'm eating no more than 2 times a day. So the first time I eat would be around like 12 o'clock, and the second time would be around 5, 6. But if I'm eating once during that day, then I miss eating at 12-ish, and I end up eating around 4-ish because I get hungry by that time. Then I don't eat for the rest of the day, just have some tea in the evening. That is how I feel good. That is how I feel my best. That is how I look my best. I think there's even like a special diet kind of thing, OMOD, 1 meal a day. You can definitely go read about it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be interesting for some people. I didn't even know about this kind of way of eating. I just kind of intuitively started eating like this. Eating 5-6 times a day, small portions of food, just eating all day, for me, that just doesn't work. I feel heavy, I feel horrible, I feel tired, and your stomach is constantly trying to digest something. I feel like my stomach needs to relax. I feel like it shouldn't be working all the time. And that's why I eat literally when I feel like my body is asking for food. It's not like the physical hunger where your stomach is growling. And it's not the psychological hunger where you're like bored and you decide that you want to eat something. You kind of feel it like on an energetic level. And for me, most of the time, 1 time a day is enough. Then I have my more mental habits. Of course, Kundalini Yoga is my favorite one of them. This also works for beauty and health, but for me, I use Kundalini Yoga as more of an instrument for my mental state. I feel like that is where it has helped me the most, even though it has helped me in other spheres of my life also. I have a lot to share about Kundalini Yoga, so if you are interested in that, please let me know in the comments, and I will definitely make sure to make content on that. Another one of my habits is writing down my wins. Now, writing down wins is probably one of my top habits since 2025. This is something that I started in 2025, and this is something that has helped me not go crazy during the year. I did stop writing this closer to like the end of the year, so that's why it is in my habits again, because I understand that I need to bring this back. So for example, some general ones that are in there every single day is woke up at 6 or woke up at 6:30, did Pilates or went to the gym, the amount of steps that I got in. There's a bunch of them that are like the same ones that you are doing every single day, and you have to write them down because it is something that you did. It is progress that you made, so you should write it down. And then you have the ones that are, more unique to the day, like posted a YouTube video, posted 3 reels on Instagram. Thinking like all content wise, let's think of something else. Did not eat any junk food today, or was not late for work, for example, if you're always late. And just all of your wins, all of your, small accomplishments. Maybe, you have been forgetting to do the dishes for 3 days now and you finally did them today. You would write that down too. It motivates you, lets you show your brain that you are making progress and you are not just, sitting in place and nothing is happening. And of course, limiting social media and screen time in general. This you have probably heard a million times, but I am going to be the 1,000,001st time that you hear it because it is super important and it needs to be done by everyone. Make sure that the first hour of your day and the last hour of your day, you are not using your phone or any other screen. Allow yourself to wake up, journal, maybe do some yoga, stretch, drink some water, drink some tea, drink your coffee or your matcha, whatever. Start getting ready, go take a shower or something, but do not look into your phone. Same thing goes for the end of the day. I go to bed at 10 p.m. and around 9 p.m. I'm already not touching my phone. Everything that I need to post that day, I post before 9 p.m. Everyone that I need to answer that day, I answer before 9 p.m. After 9 p.m., I'm done. I'm out, my phone is turned off, I do not get anyone's messages, I do not answer calls, I do not do anything. I'm only relaxing, and for me, relaxing means not using my phone. And just in general, limiting screen time on social media like Instagram. I don't really use TikTok so much for like scrolling or anything like that. I just use it to post. But Instagram, for example, I have a lot of things that I read there, and sometimes you can accidentally open a reel and just, get yourself pulled in there. We're all humans, it happens, it's okay. So I put a limit on my Instagram screen time. It literally is at 15 minutes a day. So I get a notification from my phone that I have used up all my screen time. That's it. I'm like, okay, we're done here. It's just a great reminder to not use the phone. So I definitely recommend doing that. It's in your settings somewhere in your phone. Make sure you do that. Then I have kind of more social kind of habits. I don't exactly know how to categorize them correct. So the first would be a TikTok challenge that I have set for myself, where I am just kind of like vlogging every day and bettering myself. Like I'm kind of showing my lock-in. I'm mostly doing this to up my content game, how I like recording, how to post, what is more interesting for people. It's more for me, it's just practice for me. And another one of my habits that I'm incorporating into my life is putting myself, and my projects first. So for 2026, I am going to be more than ready. By January 1st, I am going to have amazing progress already. So I am pretty much considering these last 2 months of 2025 to be like a bonus pre-chapter before 2026, where I am just, getting a head start. All of you that are waiting for January 1st, bye. Please feel free to share with me in the comments below how your 2025 went and whether or not you are coming with me on this reset program. You don't need to do everything that I am doing. This is just what I'm doing. This is what is going to be working for me, but I am encouraging you to find out what works for you and get it started. Create your list and share it in the comments below so that you definitely get started on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am super excited to be sharing all of this with you. Please share your thoughts, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Here's to starting over.